I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Steven Seagal, DMX, Johnny Messner. Beyond the law.
I can't steep Steven Seagal. I can't steep him. Now, right off the bat, this is a paid request from Wes. Thank you so much. If anyone wants to request any type of videos, reviews, re-reviews, topics, reactions, reviews of a movie, something else, you can send the request either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. And beyond the law. He ain't above the law. He ain't below the law. He ain't against the wall. He ain't the entire fucking wall, although give it a couple years. He's beyond the law. You know what, if you want to watch a good Beyond the Law, watch the Charlie Sheen biker movie. It's like a lesser Stone Cold, but still a decent film. A lot better than this. And Steven Seagal, man. For those who don't know, I keep saying this, I have reviewed pretty much all of his films. I love the man's early work. Above the Law. March for Death. Hope he didn't have triplets. Hard to Kill. Take you to the bank, Senator. The blood bank. You think you're above the law, but you ain't above mine. You're above the law. Out for Justice is my favorite. Hey, was he Bobby do? Who did Bobby Lupo? Anyone know why did Richie do Bobby Lupo? I mean, I'd rather talk about this random stuff of his early work. I even like The Glimmer Man I mentioned. File down below, I can watch Exit Wounds despite the wire work stuff. I could still watch and have fun. On Deadly Ground, as messy as it is, I can watch the action sequences and be entertained. That's like half a fun action film, half a bullshit ego ride. But Steven Seagal's direct-to-video work, whether you star in it or he's films like this where he's in it for like 10 minutes total, he's done like 50 of them. I know because I reviewed all of them. There's even a playlist on the channel. And you see, that was done years ago, and you see me get more and more fucking insane. Because I love the man's early work. His direct-to-video work, there's maybe one hand, I could count one fucking hand, that it's decent. Urban Justice I liked. Pistol Whipped, I didn't mind. Into the Sun, didn't mind. There's like one or two others. But most of it, Black Dawn, Absolution, A Good Man, Contract to Kill, End of a Gun, Gut Shot Straight, which I think got retitled Cartels or whatever. I believe that's what it was. Just, and so many of them blend together that if you were to quiz me on some of those movies, I'd lose. Black Dawn, I remember, well, I think that's the film where he had a McDonald's on his fucking dashboard. If so, that's the only thing I remember. Now, I know it's about 4 minutes in, I haven't talked about this movie, Beyond the Law, because what the hell can I really say about this? It stars Johnny Messner. I've seen this guy and other stuff. He was in Ford Got 10, a Dolph Lundgren film, which I reviewed when I did my Dolph Lundgren marathon. He's been in other stuff too. And I realized with Johnny Messner, it sounds like he's always trying to sound like Max Payne, the video game. If you play the video game Max Payne, that voice, Johnny Messner, like, all the time is trying to sound like fucking Max Payne, and just basically told, they just do a fucking Max Payne movie. It's not big. I'm not a big fan on other word, but maybe I think it's one of those that if you put him in a Max Payne movie with a good director, instead of that piece of shit Marky Mark and his Funky Bunch one, you'd have something. Other than that, I'm just not sure about him as a lead. Other people, Zach Ward, the star of Uwe Boll's Postal. He's also the guy in Freddy vs. Jason. That was the one guy's dead brother that was in the bathtub, and in the flashback he killed himself, and he's speaking, but Freddy's voice is coming out, and he does this in the bathtub, and the one guy's scared. That's Zach Ward. He plays pretty much the main villain. I don't think he was bad. If you put that in a better movie, it could work. He's the actor I dislike the least. I'll be honest. Steven Seagal, he pops in every once in a while, sitting in a fucking chair, being a fucking fat ass, smoking a cigar, and trying to do his goddamn Louisiana accent. You know what? This fucking guy, your rival, did that a whole lot fucking better in this movie than you do when you do the shit. Whether it be in, oh, what the hell was that movie? The one where the guy goes out the window 85 fucking times, and one of the worst edits in movie fucking history. I forgot what the fuck it was. I'm sure fuck. But Seagal doesn't do anything. He sits there, he's got his fucking goatee like he does all the time now that he fucking lives in Russia. Just that's his with the goatee. He's talking like this. And he says nothing worth a shit. He does nothing worth a shit. Just sprinkle out throughout 10 minutes. All the scenes pretty much him sitting with cigars, a fat ass, and trying to sound like he's from the fucking bayou. DMX, he never has a single scene with Steven Seagal, so if you think there's going to be Exit Wounds 2, it's not. Probably because, from what I understood, could be wrong, DMX hated working with Seagal on Exit Wounds. That could be wrong, but I remember reading somewhere that DMX thought Seagal was an asshole. Wow, what a surprise. And it seems like this movie's only released because, oh, there's this film called Exit Wounds. Well, we got Seagal doing this, we got DMX doing that, put him on the cover, oh, people are interested. DMX is a dirty cop, and he's in probably less time, well, no, I would say probably the same time as Seagal. If you, oh, like Seagal and DMX each, I said 10, 15 minutes pushing it, combined total. And the plot of the film, Johnny Messner, he has found out that his son has been killed. This kid that seems like a junkie, Zach Ward wants his money. Kid doesn't know where it is. It's gone now. So he shoots the kid in the mouth. You know what? That could be an intense scene, but when you pull the trigger and CGI blood comes out, it dilutes the effect. It hurts the scene. You should not even have that in there. sometimes less is more, and just have something in the back. Again, the splurt of blood in front, when it's that bad special effect, and the computer graphic algorithm of horseshit, it dilutes it, so it makes it completely pointless. So just don't do it in the first place. It's like when people shoot, but you get the CGI smoke from the barrel. Just don't have the smoke from the barrel. People are not going. Yeah, there'll be people. You know what? That people nitpicking that will be better than what the fuck is a CGI smoke. Some like won't even fucking notice or care. I bet more people would not give a shit if there's no smoke coming out of the barrels of a gun or some other stuff. Then that would be less than the people who would bitch about the shitty CGI. Just saying. Filmmakers, maybe you should weigh that out. So DMX, the cop, goes to Johnny Messner's place. Johnny Messner used to be a cop. He's not anymore. He starts having these visions of his son that I swear, for a split second, the movie wants to be a horror film. Like Johnny Messner's in a diner, and there's the son, and the son goes with a fucking horror sting. And there's a few nightmares that the Johnny Messner has. I'm like, does this want to be a fucking horror film or what? But no, it doesn't. There's not a whole lot of action. Johnny Messner fights these three guys at one point. He goes to this club. Patrick Kilpatrick, the Sandman from Death Warrant, he's in it for like 2 scenes that anybody could have played. Anybody. No fights, no battles, nothing. I did like 2 scenes pretty much talking one character. I mean, waste of that actor's time. Lo and behold, DMX plays a dirty cop, like I said. He's on the take, and mostly it's him giving information to the bad guys to go to here, him giving information to give the bad guys to go to there, talking with the lead guy. Oh, I don't know where the... Oh, ballistics, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. Anybody could play this role. Anybody. Didn't have to be DMX. And fuck, DMX got old. I mean, his fucking beard is getting gray. Dialogue from DMX, the one that stands out is... Some bad guys try to kill Johnny Messner at his house. Messner shoots some. He gets shot. In the hospital, he's still alive. DMX sees him. Goes back, tells Zach Ward that he's alive. And then DMX says something to the effect of, seems like your problems keep multiplying like water, Gizmo. And Zach Ward's like, Gizmo? Gremlins. It's a fucking movie. You should watch it. Classic. You know what, DMX? You're fucking right. You're fucking right. I should watch Gremlins. I saw Gremlins earlier this month. I should watch it the fuck again than the stupid fucking movie. People are like, what do you mean stupid? Well, the ending... Because there's really not a whole lot to fucking say. It goes from point A to point B to point C. There's not a lot of action. A few bits of action. There's nothing noteworthy to mention. There really isn't. If you want to see Steven Seagal fight, or his double fight, you don't even get his double fighting much either. Bill Cobbs, the guy who played the older Zachary Lamb, the older guy who knew Sylvester Stallone in the future Demolition Man. Oh, he used to be a snot-nosed rookie pilot. They grounded me. Shit. You're a goddamn... You know, that guy thought it was Stallone. That's Bill Cobbs. He's in this. A handful of scenes. Just to get killed off screen by Zach Ward. Which I don't get why the fuck he would go back to his place. Because already Zach Ward went there, wanted information, left him alive. So When you don't know all this going on, why would you go back to your same fucking house where the bad guy could find you in the same fucking place? Which he does. Only this time he doesn't let Bill Cobbs live. I don't even know why he let Bill Cobbs live the first time he was there. He's the type of character that would not leave people alive. So you let Bill Cobbs alive the first time. I don't know why. I don't know why Bill Cobbs went back to his fucking place. Again, he knew what the fuck's going on. I don't get it, but whatever. Once in a while, Steven Seagal appears sitting down. He's always sitting down, talking with Zach Ward, saying, you need to be honest with me. I try to teach you this. You don't want to listen. Almost the same fucking speech each time. Ultimately, you get in the third act. Seagal goes up to a couple people. Oh, y'all want to be a gangster? Shoots 3. With shitty CGI smoke from the barrel. That's part of the life, bitch. You know what? That moment maybe could work in a movie worth a shit. With Seagal saying that. Maybe. And then the ending. You know, the ending is so fucking stupid. I think that's why, instead of me coming off that this is a boring movie, which it is. First off, Johnny Messner gets Zach Ward, and it's not even a fight. It's not even a battle. He gets him, hits him a couple times against the car, shoots Zach Ward. Anticlimactic for your main villain. No glorious death, no big battle, no big shootout between you and the villain who killed your son. Nothing. Then on top of that, because Steven Seagal can't lose, Seagal gives his speech about how you know what, you don't deserve to live, and yeah, and what my son did was bad, but you know what, pretty much fuck you. Beats the shit out of our lead character in 30 seconds. Shoots him dead. Yes, Seagal kills the hero of the movie. Literally beats him up, 30 seconds, barely any fight, doesn't even land a punch on Seagal. Shoots him. Then you could tell this is ADR. Like they shot this shit where there's a phone and, I recorded you and you're gonna go to jail, and Seagal's just staring around looking like a dumbass. Fades out. So for all I know, he fucking teleported to the goddamn McDonald's, or he took a fucking Subway to Subway. But are we supposed to, by that, the movie I guess is telling us, oh well, he went to jail, but we don't see anything because Seagal can't lose. Even Machete, he didn't lose, he just killed himself as a joke. Like, my God, man. Van Damme let himself lose in Yours a Soldier Day of Reckoning with Scott Adkins, as much as I don't like that movie. And Expendables 2, Stallone being, there's been, Bruce Willis has... there's a fucking film where the big twist is that he's been dead the whole time. It just... The Jackal. That's the one where you play a villain. That'd be like in Bruce Willis The Jackal. Bruce Willis like, I don't want to lose. And then shoots Richard Gere in the face and walks away. Just... And then it cuts to the last shot is this girl who loved Johnny Messner's son and actually took the money. And she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to happen. I loved him. And he warns her, you should leave because if I found you, someone else will. This is like 30 minutes before the end of the film. So this girl must have been taking her sweet ass time because this assassin finds her, shoots her, then the movie ends. So this is how your movie ends. Johnny Messner dying because he got his ass kicked by the villain in 30 seconds, poop 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 from Seagal because Seagal doesn't want to lose. And oh, I guess I mean, Jesus Christ, the ego on Seagal is so puke-inducing. It makes my fucking head hurt. And this is why I'll give credit to Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. You know how many times Dolph Lundgren has died in a movie? Has let people beat him? A shitload. Stallone in Rocky 4. Van Damme in Universal Soldier. Scott Adkins in Day of Reckoning. I mean, Steve Austin in The Package. What was that one I saw? Kunle, Dolph Lundgren play like an Aryan racist. Interesting Dolph Lundgren role. That was the one thing I liked about it, really. I can't remember the name. Puncher Wounds, I believe. And he let Kunle. I mean, one of the many reasons why I respect Dolph and Van Damme and others a lot more than Steven Seagal. Because that hurts your movie. Like, because of Seagal's ego, you can't have the hero defeat the bad guy. You have the bad guy win in 30 seconds, and then he got arrested off screen. Maybe. We don't see it. The phone. I think Seagal could just fucking leave. Knowing Seagal, he fucking come out and kill all the cops in 30 seconds and just fucking walk away to a goddamn KFC buffet. That was the kicker. When I saw the ending, I went, this is fucking stupid. This is a stupid fucking movie. Before that, I mean, this is a boring film, a waste of DMX, waste of Seagal. They're barely in it. Messner, at times, his voice drives me so low, you can't understand what the fuck he's saying. Make sure you have fucking subtitles when you watch the film, or else you won't understand some of what he says. I didn't try and do his Max Payne impression. Zach Ward, I could deal with him. I didn't in the movie. It would work. Patrick Kilpatrick, 2 scenes that you blink, you miss him. A lack of action, lack of thrills, and a waste of fucking space beyond the law. This is why, Seagal, films you're associated with, 9.999 times out of 10 they don't suck. I wouldn't say that back in the day, because I loved almost all of his films back in the day. Nowadays, you would have more of a chance of watching a golden unicorn fart gold coins out of Super Mario Brothers and make you rich beyond your wildest dreams, while a Playboy playmate got on her knees and sucked you to oblivion. You'd have more of a lucky chance of those lucky charms happening than Seagal making or being part of a movie worth a shit. That's the sad state of affairs. And as far, the only movie I saw some Above the Law 2 he wants to do. Please don't. Just keep living in Russia. Do, whatever the fuck you want with the Russian Prime Ministers, or whatever the hell. Just do that, man. Just skedaddle. Get the fuck out of Dodge. I love the guy's early work, but all the stories about him being the biggest douchebag ever, this type of horse shit. That's why I didn't give Seagal one of these. I know what I'm talking about because I've seen like every one of his fucking films. I love all of his early work, honestly, now that I think about it. But for the past, almost 20 fucking years, and in one hand, movies worth of shit. Ridiculous. With that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.